welcome to Pompey.
Thank you.
Tell us how it feels to be here.
Good, it's a good bunch of guys, and Harry's, I think it's going to be a lot of fun working with him. He's a very amusing man, and he's a very lovable guy. And at the moment, it's obviously first day, one training session, and lots of work to do.
Sure. Obviously it's the first day back, but do you hope to get involved in the training sessions as time goes on?
You're saying I ain't doing a lot. I think I'm assisting the manager. Obviously Harry's not been here. He came here, had a little conversation and had other things on. But yeah, I am getting to know everyone. I don't want to come in here and just and tell them all what to do. It's not my style. I will do it slowly, and then by the end of the week there'll be things different. I've still got to watch and learn from Harry, because he certainly have got a way of doing things, and the way they finished last season was amazing. He pulled the rabbit out of the hat. Miracles are unpredictable. So I am looking, I'm learning, I'm managing him, I'm helping him, and I'm looking at all the staff, don't tell them, and seeing how they work, how they do business. We can have a little meeting after lunch to discuss the rest of the week.
Can you tell us and the fans what you've been up to since you left English football?
I retired in 2002, went and got a BSc, done 1 year, got 120 credits, started my sports science, and I'm still under the tuition of Dr. Gary Armstrong. I'm doing an MPhil, which is kind of I'm majoring basically in sociology of sport and history of sport, which is put to the back burner really on occasions like this when I've got a job of work to do here. After that year, I got an opportunity to go into Wickham. The chairman was a really lovely guy, and I pretty much took the job because of him. And then pretty soon into the job realised that it probably wasn't home for me, and there was a lot of things too long for this interview to go into. I did exactly 1 year, symbolically, because of the chairman kept on saying, come on, please stay. But I nuts and bolts of it is that I wanted to move on and get some European experience and go to Europe, which I did. I travelled the rest of that season, went and saw Capello, Italy, stayed with there, went on to Verona, went down to the south, went into France, Le Havre, Lyon, and then into Holland, where I met a guy called Rob Kimmich, who was at Sparta Rotterdam, who showed me around Holland. Unfortunately, when I died just shortly afterwards, which is really sad, but he introduced me to a guy called Wim Jensen, who was at Feyenoord. And Wim asked me to go in this time last year with a free hand to practice my coaching. In the meantime, I did a 2-year diploma at Warwick University, management course, and I'm doing my pro licence. So I haven't been doing it a lot. So I took the reserves over as individual training sessions up until Christmas. I told him I want to go back and have a Christmas. I've never had a Christmas at home, you know what this industry's like. And I said I'll do it till Christmas at Feyenoord. Went back home, and then after Christmas the director of Utrecht, the president of Utrecht, who was the director at Feyenoord, this is complicated, isn't it? Sorry, saw what I was doing at Feyenoord and said, listen, I want a first team coach here at Utrecht. So I went over to Utrecht for a month, but basically the manager and the first team coach, they had people involved there, and they had a perfectly good manager, and I said to the president, you've got a manager, what do you need me for? But I think he was trying to maybe cover his positions, because I think he thought the manager was going to go to FC Bruges. This game's crazy, isn't it? So after a month of realising this, I said, look, you've got a manager, you've got an assistant, I'm doing nothing here, I'm going to go back home. So I went home. So I'm having a turbulent time to find home. Hopefully this will be home.
Did you always hope that perhaps you'd come back to English football and the Premiership especially?
Well, I wanted to get some more experience really. I had a job in Holland lined up, a head coach's job, which for Knock Breeder, and that was on the table. But because I am doing my license, my pro license, and not got the pro license, Holland's top division, Eredivisie, pronunciation of my Dutch, they said I couldn't work there.
Right.
So I came home and was going to have another year out, finishing off maybe my degree and looking into maybe getting into Europe, going down to Lyon, seeing my mate Remy Gard. When Harry called, and I sat down with Harry, and yeah, he's a good man. He's a good man, and he said, "Come and give me a hand here," and I said, "Yeah, okay then." So a bit more practice, a bit more experience. So it was never really, to answer your question, it was never really my intention to go. I'm kind of following my path here. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get a career very similar to when I started out being a player. You know, it takes some fight, it takes some knockbacks, it takes some grind, it takes some determination. Harry tells me the supporters here are unbelievable, and if they want me here, then I'll stay. If they don't want me, then I go. You know, it's kind of, if Harry wants me, I stay. If I don't, you know, so I'm in here, I'm doing my best, and I'll see how it develops. But at no time did I say, "Oh, I really want to go back in the Premiership."
It's fair to say that it was an opportunity that you felt you can sort of pass by.
Exactly that. It's an opportunity that I thought, you know, let's get some more experience. Let's come down and say, Harry must have, you know, some talent. He performed a miracle last season, and I just wanted to see a guy that's been in the game for a long period do it differently.
Have you got any targets or aims other than sort of observing and learning here, right here? Perhaps for...
Have I got targets for them or for me?
Both.
Well, I'll probably finish my pro license by 2007, and during that there's a lot of coaching practices that I'll be needing to put on, so hopefully I'll get access to that. Hopefully I'll help the guys. That's pretty much what coaching is, it's teaching, it's helping people. So hopefully I can pass on things that I've learned in my career, as simple as that. I do have personal goals, I do have goals for the guys, I do have things, but that's all confidential. I think you run the risk of psychological problems when you start